I'm Arooj, I'm 22 and I'm from Bradford. I'm a fashion influencer and blogger. My style is baggy, oversized fits. But I have a secret that loads of people, including my followers, don't know about.
You can see yeah. So this is where all the colours are.
So when it's like this, do you feel when you touch it, do you feel any heat? It's heated.
Yeah.
I work in fashion, which a lot of the time is all about looking good. I'm not quite ready to tell you yet, but I want to make this documentary to find the confidence to eventually reveal what I have. I work as a digital content coordinator at Boss Model Management. It's my job to run all the social media channels from models to casting and different divisions, and also help the models with their own social medias.
Are you here for casting?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you want to print out?
Yes.
That's fine, I'll do that for you now.
Hiya.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Are you for the casting?
Yeah.
That's fine. Do you want to print out?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sure, how's your day been? So we have a casting here today. We've had 2 castings today, and this one as well. We'll get a few models coming in. I'll catch up with some of them and maybe talk from social media if anybody needs that help. I never thought I'd be working in a modelling agency, I'm not going to lie. I never thought I'd be in the actual modelling world. Everyone has insecurities, so it's just like, I think it's being open-minded in this industry. In terms of posting-wise, how many times a week are you posting?
I'm posting like once every 2 weeks, really.
Once every 2 weeks?
Yeah, should up that, I think.
I think that if we can boost that up to maybe, let's start off by twice a week. Then when you develop it, you'll sort of kind of post then every day or then daily, if not.
So that's what we've got so far.
I got you in your profile link as well. So do you need to go on? I've always known what I wanted to do from a very young age, and I think now to finally be in that industry from like GCSE to A-level to uni, and to finally being in that industry feels really good. I never thought I'd be working in a modelling agency, I'm not going to lie. I never thought I'd be in the actual modelling world. Yeah, it's been a nice day. It's nice seeing models come in, it's nice chatting to them. So I've got a really good relationship with a lot of the models here, and I think doing social media really builds that foundation anyway, but a lot of them we don't know about my condition and about my illness that I battle.
When I was 2, I was diagnosed with a genetic condition. Around 26,000 people in the UK have it.
It's not really been appropriate to mention it in a conversation because I've never really felt I needed to. So it's just one of those ones where I don't know if I want to tell them yet. I mean, yeah, the modelling industry is very much, you know, you've got to look like a model, you've got to be a model. When I was younger, I probably used to be, like, I used to hide and get changed in PE or changing rooms in primary school, high school. And working in the industry of fashion, you kind of want to dress good and all that kind of stuff, but I can't find myself feeling comfortable in fitted clothing just because I just don't feel comfortable in that. I feel like if I wear something fitted, it'll show. You know, I'm learning, I want to learn slowly kind of accept it, and maybe start wearing fitted clothing and not care, adapt to what I have and accept what I have and make that more me. And it is who I am, it's part of who I am, and I can't change that. So I'm coming to see the guys at Native Views today. I'm going to see what's in season, what they've got up on my Instagram, and try a few pieces on and see what fits me. I'm going to be talking to them more about what I do in terms of oversized fits, but possibly if I'm confident enough to be revealing something to them that I've been battling with for a long time. So yeah, a bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
There is a reason why I wear baggy clothes. Most people think that it's just my style. But there's more to it.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I collaborate with brands like Native Youth. They give me clothes to wear on my Instagram.
I've seen that one online. I've seen a lot of it online as well.
Nice, yeah, signature print, and it's a move on to our unisex piece from last season. So we've added that in and thought you'd like that, the little cord code over there. And we've got the check puffer jacket.
I like that puffer jacket.
So it'll be a good style.
I like that. Now this is like massively oversized, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
this a small?
proper oversized. Yeah, but it's
Unisex, I think it's really ideal.
Wow. I like the strings at the back as well.
nice. So yeah, it can be pulled in if you wanted to.
So it can go.
Yeah.
But no, that's nice. I mean, there's so many ways you can wear it. I like that, to be fair. That's nice.
I've known Native Youth for years now, but they don't know the real reason why I wear baggy clothes.
Women often find it a bit figure hugging, but yeah, there's a reason to why I do it. I mean, I'm trying to be a lot more honest on my Instagram and my own page. So I actually suffer from a condition called Neurofibromatosis, which is a genetic disability. So it's left the left side of my body just slightly disfigured.
Wow.
Which is why I don't wear fitted clothing.
Okay.
So if I was to wear it, you'd see the shape is different. Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm doing that, and I'm just trying to be a lot more honest on my feed and find a lot more closure myself and know that I'm probably not alone in it.
Brave.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that is so
To be able to
brave.
talk about it and let people, or be a voice for anybody else who's going through something like that.
There'll
or feeling
definitely
like that.
be other people as well, like...
It's changing often faster and faster now. It's kind of like out of my control of what's going on with that half of my body, but it's that's the main reason to why I'm going for oversized fits. Can we cut there? Because I just need to breathe.
Wow.
Was it? There you go. Was it? Are you sure? Because I'm like shaking.
Right,
Like,
right, yeah.
yeah, I'm good. That's good. But yeah, that's it. That's what I've got.
So when it's like this, do you feel when you touch it, do you feel any pain? It's heated. Yeah.
I've never shown anyone, but I just lifted my top up and showed them. It's difficult for people to understand just how hard it is for me to talk about what I have, because I never do.
And it's not something that causes pain to your
It is, yeah, it does, yeah, it does. I can't describe the pain, but it's just not a very pleasant pain. So
Every day.
yeah, a lot of the days it's more joints, back, and then I mean right now it's like throbbing. I can feel it, but it's not something that it'd affect me right now because I've grown up with it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of
So
thing.
at this point now, it's something that you don't know whether it's curable or not.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I can hopefully get some answers soon.
Yeah.
I don't know how it makes me feel having it, because I don't know any different. So yeah, I can show it. Yeah. So this is neurofibromatosis. It's all clusters of tumours.
They can develop anywhere in your nervous system, including your brain or on your spinal
So you can
cord.
see how heavy it is.
I know some
Whereas when I
people
get
will
to this
probably look
side,
at this and go, oh, it's not that bad.
Clusters of like
But for me it is.
lumps. Some are really hard, like some here are really tough.
The form I have is called NF1.
And some here, like at the bottom, are really soft, and it's like soft tissue. Then little lumps here within the tissue as well. Summer's probably the hardest season for me to shop in, or dress up in, or get like my feed up, my blog up, because I wear layers like there's no tomorrow just to cover what I have. In terms of dating, yeah, that's one thing that's probably held me back, because I don't think about it, but at the same time, all my friends are like in relationships. But yeah, it's definitely held me back. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know how you tell somebody if you were dating. Do you know what I mean? Would it be too soon? If it was too early, too late? It's just like, because it's not a small thing. It's a big deal. That's probably going to be, it's with me for the rest of my life. At the same time, it would be nice, but I'm just terrified to go there at the minute.
My mum has the same condition as me.
So how did you find out, what age was that when you found out about my neurofibromatosis?
2 years old.
And how did you find out?
When you were born, you always had a patch on your left side, and as you grew, but it started getting bigger and bigger. Then you started developing some lumps, and every time I tried to change you or, you know, like wash you or whatever, you always used to flinch, or you used to always like start crying. I never understood why.
So obviously I've seen like so many different surgeons now since I was 16 years old to get it removed, and I think that bit that doesn't look nice, I want to get removed if I can find the right doctor. I want to get because I know you're not happy about that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of complications with that. So,
but like the complications haven't been made clear to me. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the complications are.
I'm sure you can remember when I had mine removed. I had them removed from my head and had them removed from my hands and the rest of my body, but they've all grown back. And you know, that's why I'm a bit not for it for you to have it, because you know, if they grow back, it's your body, your choice. We're there for you, whatever you decide.
I've come to Birmingham Women's Hospital to meet a specialist in neurofibromatosis. I've got a few questions to ask, so I'm hoping you can answer them. Hi, I'm Arooj. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So I've come in to see you today just to get some more my knowledge on NF and a bit more about it. Can you explain in like a proper term of what the condition is?
Yeah. NF1 or Neurofibromatosis type 1 is a genetic condition. We know it's located on chromosome 17, and the way in which you get a diagnosis, you need two features, cafe-au-lait patches. These are just flat brown coloured birthmarks. They are completely harmless. You need 6 or more of those. Another feature might be freckling in unusual places, so under the arms or in the groin area, and sometimes around the neck as well. Plus lumps and bumps, which are the neurofibromas, but often they don't start to appear until much later, so around about adolescence.
How common would you say it is?
It's actually a really common condition. It's more common than cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy and Huntington's all lumped together. So there's probably in excess of about 26,000 people with NF1 in the UK. It is genetic. It's genetically inherited in about 50% of cases, but it's confusing because then in the other 50%, in the other half of the cases, it's something that just occurs at conception. It's really healthy and it's really fine. You know, there's nothing like I'd look at and say, oh gosh, that's really worrying, but I know from what you've said it is quite painful at times, and it would be because it's on a nerve, so it will be pressing on those, and that's why it'll give you pain. It's very different to normal surgery, but they won't attempt it if they don't think it's going to be successful, so it's worth a try.
Meeting Caroline has been really informative. It's given me hope that maybe one day I can get my tumours removed.
Hey guys, I'm on the way to London to meet Dagmar Bennett, who's a sculptor and works a lot with people who have NF, and yeah, she's an artist. She does a lot of work with people who suffer from the condition, so I'm really excited to meet her and listen to her story and how she's got into it.
I've decided to meet Dagmar, who has made a sculpture of someone with NF. I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident, and maybe I'm starting to accept it a bit more.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Arooj.
Nice to meet you. Let's go for the kiss. How are you?
I'm
You
good.
right?
How are you? Yeah, I'm good.
Where have you come from?
Manchester. I've just come back from work.
Oh, nice. And did you come down to London to see the art?
Yeah, I did. I've heard about your work, and I know you've done some stuff with Adam.
Yeah.
He's got NF, so I've got NF myself.
Oh, have you?
But I kind of want to be more vocal about it. I think on my own page, but help a younger generation.
To have such a big rare disease as neurofibromatosis is such an inspirational act to be so active about it. So that's why I did it, and I thought that I could use art as a tool to open that conversation more. Growing up as a teenager, kids are like proper brutal anyway, so if you had such a visible difference, So yeah, that's why I did the sculpture.
Thank you.
Arooj, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Adam, how
Nice
are
to
you
meet you,
doing?
Adam. Good
to see you, baby.
Hey, sweet darling.
So, NF, talk to me.
It's a surprise.
Yes, so I've been revealed like a game show prize. Everyone's saying.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you today. I'm a bit taken back, but we were just talking about you and the sculptures you've done.
So I hear we both have NF. How have you found it, I guess?
I mean, you know, with my family, they did make it a known thing, so I kind of had that, you know, normal childhood with my sister who doesn't have NF. I was in between, like some days I was really happy, some days I was really sad. But, you know, when you do physical activities in school, I would never get changed in front of anybody. I'd go hide in the cubicle. Yeah. I'd always wear a vest. I'd always want to get a shirt larger than usual.
As I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of slowly better.
It's the opposite for me. As I've gotten older, I've gotten a bit more insecure about it. So it's, you know, it's a bit difficult like that. But how did you find growing up in like school?
Secondary school was awful. Like, hated every second of it.
Really?
Yeah. The playground's weird, and you get called all these names like Freak, Quasimodo, Elephant Man. That's my favourite one because it's medically inaccurate. Point one. Yeah. But then when you tell people that, you then become the problem, and the school will get at you. And it's not my fault the bullies don't do their research. Why are you coming at me for?
I know what you mean.
How did you go from doing that difficult period of your life to then choosing to be like, right, I'm going to tackle this like head on? Like,
yeah, I think there comes a point in everyone's life where you have almost this like Damascus Road moment where you stop looking for role models and decide to become one.
I like that saying, that's good to say.
But it doesn't change the reality of it all. And the people that matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter.
Yeah.
And you kind of, you crack on with it. It's okay not to be okay.
Yeah. And
that's
I agree.
What you guys are going to do, isn't it? Just put out the message, be the inspiration.
Yeah. I'm gonna write rude words on myself and get naked. I'm just like Little Mix.
Well, you have done like a massive billboard where you were naked in pants. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past you.
No.
Have you? I don't know if I want to see it. I've not seen that.
I did like this rip-off of the old David Beckham Armani pants advert. I've done like a nude scene with Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
Yeah, that's on Pornhub.
Wow.
It's not.
It is. Yeah. My ex wrote to me and went, "You're on Pornhub."
Meeting Adam has really put things into perspective for me. That maybe my condition isn't as bad as I thought. I'm able to cover mine, whereas Adam's is clearly visible. Yet he holds his head up so high and he's confident. If he can do that, then I can too.
I had no idea Adam was going to be here. Just we were talking about his sculpture and he walked in. I was like so taken back, but you know, so nice to meet him. I think his story is really inspiring. He's inspiring a new generation of people who are suffering from similar conditions, if not NF1. Meeting Adam today has made me realise that maybe I'm nearly ready to share my story with my followers. So I'm about to share my neurofibromatosis on my Instagram, and I'm absolutely terrified, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know what I'm so scared of. I just feel really anxious and a bit sad. Hey guys, I don't usually do this talking to camera stuff on Instagram, but there's something that I want to share. I suffer from a condition called neurofibromatosis, and this is where benign tumours grow on the inside of the nerves, skin and brain. I think I did go on a bit. Instagram doesn't help with the 15-second clips. Thank you to anybody who watched the entire story and even taking the time to message me the kind message. It means a lot. I'm literally on the way to work, but I want to thank everyone for such kind messages, and I didn't expect this kind of reaction, but it means a lot. So thank you so much again. Thank you to anybody who's watched the entire video, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
There isn't a perfect body. There isn't a perfect person. We are who we are. We're all different shapes, sizes. we should be brave enough to post what we like, talk about it, not be trolled about it, not have negative comments, and you know, hats off to her, an amazing thing.
I feel like I've been on such an amazing journey. I've found the confidence to be more open about my neurofibromatosis and more accepting of it. I've shared it with my followers and now I feel they know the real me.